world has spoken. It's time. Avengers Infinity War is a massive spectacle.
Do you like it?
Yes! It completely shatters expectations.
I would very much like to see that.
Avengers Infinity War. Rated PG-13.
Hey guys, welcome to another movie spoiler review from your Civil Canadians. I am King Kansas. This is the great Scotty V.
Yeah, buddy.
Scotty, are we excited today in this spoiler movie review? Because I think we're going to be discussing or spoiling a little bit of one small little movie that came out yesterday.
Yeah.
Or actually, officially today, but yesterday.
Yeah, so now this episode
Scotty's speechless already. He can't even.
This is gonna be major,
epic,
major spoilers.
That's right.
So if you haven't watched the movie yet, get the hell out.
That's right. We appreciate you guys being here and joining us, but please see the movie first and then come back.
We don't want to be the responsible ones that say, "Oh look, they're the ones that spoiled the movie for me."
Yeah, we don't want to be called donkeys.
So yeah, so I give you the heads up now. So get out and then come back and watch us.
That's it, guys. So what movie are we talking about?
Avengers Infinity War.
Guys, one word: phenomenal.
Amazing.
How would you there you go.
Amazing.
Lived up to the hype and more, I would say. Is it perfect? No, but it's pretty damn close to perfect. Eh, Scott?
Nearly perfect.
And you guys are going to find out why we think it's pretty damn close to perfect or not perfect or whatever. We will explain it. The first thing is, I'm going to let Scotty, like I always like to do in our spoiler reviews, the opening 5 minutes, the opening scene, Scotty, that reeled us in for this movie and why we loved it. Tell them,
so
how did it start?
The opening 5-10 minutes, whatever, is critical because if you're not hooked on within the first 5 minutes,
you're not going to like it.
You're not going to like it. And this movie started off right after Thor Ragnarok.
Like we said,
Thanos destroying the Asgardian ship. The Asgardian ship sending out distress call to the Guardians. Well, we didn't know it was the Guardians at the time.
Like,
but
what the hell's going on?
Yeah, they were sending a distress call, and Thanos was there, and he destroyed the whole ship. There's only 3 people left alive. It was Thor himself, Loki, and Heimdall.
And Hulk.
But Hulk was kind of like hidden.
Yeah, we didn't know that until it was like a little, what?
Yeah, so Loki was forced to give the Tesseract. But he didn't actually give the Tesseract right away. He's like, "Oh, we have a Hulk."
I don't care about Thor. Who cares? Yeah, and that's when the Hulk popped up.
He's like, "Oh,
Scotty."
Oh, the fight scene between Hulk and Thanos was like,
holy shit! That's what I'm gonna say.
It was incredible. And Cull Obsidian was gonna actually go fight the Hulk, but Ebony Maw was like, "Let him have his fun."
And when he said that, you should have seen Scotty's face and my face myself. Are you serious now?
Oh yeah, the Hulk got his ass kicked.
More than kicked. Let's just say he got ragdolled how he used to do to Loki. Remember, he would flung him around.
Yeah. Oh, they say payback's a bitch.
That was.
And then Heimdall
used his last little whatever power left in him or whatever it is.
His last dark magic to send the
Hulk to Earth.
And then they killed him.
They killed him, and then they went on next to who?
Loki. Because Thanos had Thor in his hands.
He did, and then he put him locked up in that metal, whatever.
Ebony
he did.
Put the straptional.
He pulled like a Magneto. He put all these metal parts on Thor, and he had Thor with his mouth sealed, watching the demise of his brother Loki.
Yeah, I personally.
That was sick.
When he killed Loki, I was like, "Oh no, he didn't kill Loki. I'm pretty sure Loki is gonna be somewhere there."
Yeah, I thought maybe it was an illusion or something.
He died already.
How many times? Yeah,
like 2 times already.
He faked his death, right? And you're like, is it another faking his death?
But no, he actually died.
Did he snap his neck?
He choked him to the death.
There, he choked. That's right. And he just kind of dropped right in front. And what did Thor say to Thanos?
You will pay for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, but it was incredible what Thor.
Wow, those powerful words, eh, Scotty?
Yeah, and then they left the ship and Thanos destroyed it.
And that's how, guys, it starts. The Hulk going to New York. That's where you meet Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and all those guys, and everybody gets introduced. So we're not going to tell you exactly. You can go ahead, Scott.
And Thanos, before he left, he said there's still 2 stones on
Earth. So he was aware of it.
Yeah.
So don't worry, you guys got game plan there, guys.
Yeah.
So that was the beginning. We don't want to ruin the whole entire thing. You guys can enjoy it, but that's what reeled us in and made us basically shit our pants, Scotty. I was just unbelievable what I was watching. I was like, it took me a good 2-3 minutes after the fact. Damn, they just killed some, but 2-3 people just right at the beginning of the movie, right? So, Scotty, what were the 3 parts of the movie that you liked? Like
that I liked?
What stood out to you that you can say, you know what? Damn, you just cannot forget what you just finished seeing.
I liked the battle in Titan.
Okay.
I liked the Battle of Wakanda and the battle in New York. The brief fight, it was pretty good what they did.
They said, oh my God, when Spider-Man came, guys, you haven't seen Spidey fight until you've seen in that working with Iron. That's all I'm gonna say.
Working with Iron Man and
the jokes between the two, like phenomenal. Like I couldn't believe Scotty, 100% true. I will never forget those scenes and the Wizard and little jokes like that. Go chase the Wizard. That was funny, okay?
Yeah.
So those are your 3 kind of that just, there's so many parts, guys. I just told Scotty, stick it to 3 because, you know, we'll be here like for 3 hours easily. The whole movie was good. For me, Scotty, I like the final confrontation between Thor and Thanos near the end. I don't want to ruin too much there, but what he does to Thing.
To be honest, I didn't expect Thor and Thanos to be the last 2. I thought Thanos was just going to be by himself. He's like, I finally did it.
And just snap.
No, Thor had his axe right into his chest. And
what did Thanos say?
And Thanos was like,
spoiler alert, major spoiler alert.
Thanos was like, you should have aimed for the head.
Yeah.
And then he snapped his fingers. Oh my God.
Wasn't that sick?
I got the biggest goosebumps.
I
just got those goosebumps now.
Right now.
Oh my God.
The second scene that I like, Scotty, is when Thanos is fighting Iron Man up there, and you know in the trailer that you seen him.
I hope
this thing.
Yeah, and he's like, I hope they remember you.
Yeah, and he actually gets stabbed. And we're like, oh shit, he's dying.
I actually freaked out on that.
Scotty's like,
I was like, oh no, he's the one to die. Because we heard the rumors of a big funeral and stuff, right?
And you're like, and you see him get stabbed. Goes, no, they just didn't. Like that was the biggest gasp.
That was the biggest gasp, but also Doctor Strange. He gave up the time stone.
Yes, he did. I'm like, to save his life.
In the beginning of the movie, you said you're gonna guard the time stone with your life.
No matter what.
He's like, if you were the kid to die, I would save the time stone.
Exactly. He'll protect the rest of the universe and forget. And he just gave it up.
He gave the time stone up. Yeah.
That was a cool moment. Another one there I would probably say is I guess Thor's returning moment on Wakanda.
Oh yeah,
that was epic with Rocket.
Our theater erupted in applause.
Oh yeah, it was one of the biggest. I won't stand ovation, but yeah, applause like crazy. Like when he showed up in his new gear and his new weapon, and Rocket was he on his shoulder or something?
Yeah,
those two together, hilarious.
And Rocket and Winter Soldier, the Winter Soldier just picked him up and like they were spitting.
Shooting. And another cool part that I like, Sky, because it had a lot of comedic parts, is when I guess Thor goes, "Oh, I made a friend, the tree," and then he goes, "What?" He goes, "I Groot." And what did Steve Rogers?
Oh, he's like, "I am Groot," and Steve's like, "I am Steve Rogers."
Yeah. Like little moments in the heat of battle, guys. That was phenomenal. Okay, Scotty. So that's some of our favorites, guys. So. Scotty, what were some of the dislikes of the movie? What didn't you like about it?
Okay, it's very
and it's very hard to find.
It's very few, but the one thing I didn't like too much was the lack of screen time the Black Order got.
Okay, you thought they should have been utilized a little bit more.
A little bit more. I really liked Ebony Maw. He's sort of like a prophet.
Oh, he's just creepy, scary, man.
Incredible, because he was just walking over those dead bodies. Like, your savior is here. You're saved by the great Thanos. I was like, oh my God, this guy's what.
Scotty, it almost reminded me of like Paul Bearer for wrestling for the Undertaker when he came on. Used to introduce him, and it was that creepy kind of feel that, well, he's here to kill you, but to save you. It's like, are you serious? It's like pre-announcing their deaths before it even happens.
Yeah.
That was a cool scene with Iron Man down below. Remember that says, "This is Earth, get out of here." Mm-hmm. Remember that scene with Doctor Strange?
Oh yeah.
That was just.
Get out of here, Squidward.
Yeah.
that was.
And that's when we got the Wizard nickname after, right? Whatever.
Yeah.
Until Spidey, it was fun. Anything else that you could think of besides? For me, I wanted more Captain America time. That's all. I wanted more Captain America, like to have more scenes of him. But we kind of understand that he had more of the spotlight for Civil War. Mm-hmm. This is more Iron Man and the rest of the Avengers, I guess, in storyline to progress it. But it was really about Thanos. This was his movie, his Homecoming in a sense, right, Scotty? 10 years in the making.
Yeah, and I don't remember
The other stuff that people complained is like, oh my God, there's so many characters. There's not enough screen time for everybody. You know what? This is called the Avengers. It's not called the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That it had to focus on all of them. And I'll tell you right now, the Guardians did take a good quarter or a good third of the movie, like with their screen presence and time. So they kind of gave nods to who they needed to. Right?
What I really enjoyed was that scene in Titan, or was it Titan? Or on that ship when they were all fighting each other, the Guardians. And Doctor Strange is like, "Who's your master?" And Star-Lord is like, "What? Am I supposed to say Jesus?" That was so funny.
Little one-liners, and then him mimicking Thor when Thor actually wakes up.
Yeah.
Classic Star-Lord, right, Scotty?
Yeah.
Okay, Scotty. Now we said, okay. Now let's go to the deaths. So in the whole entire Infinity War, what are some of the deaths that surprised or shocked the hell out of you?
Black Panther.
Black Panther disintegrating, eh?
Black Panther disintegrating. All the Guardians disintegrating except for Rocket.
How about the actual deaths? The people who actually died before that last, say, 6 or 7 minutes of the movie after the snap, if you want to call it that.
Gamora's death.
Yes, that was, guys, I would honestly say, we kind of expected it, but it was still heartfelt. Right,
That was such a triumphant moment for Thanos, because he was crying.
Yeah, I never thought you would actually see tears down his face, guys.
Dude, Thanos, a mad titan who doesn't give a shit about anything. He had to kill his daughter, and before he did, he cried because Gamora was laughing in his face.
Yeah, it's haha, you got your karma, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and all this.
You're not gonna do it, and still grabbed her and threw her off the cliff.
You don't love anybody, but you're whatever, and yeah. Was she wrong? And we didn't even mention the surprise, Scotty.
The surprise cameo.
Who was there, Scotty? I think you were right. You said in our special.
The Red Skull showed up. Now we know where he showed up. What was that place called?
I can't even pronounce it. It's all these weird names,
it's
guys.
A weird name, but
that's Gamora took him there, basically.
And the Red Skull said what happened to him. He was trying to collect the stones like how he was, but the Tesseract banished him.
Exactly, and he got stuck there. And he says, in order to get the Soul Stem, you got to give up a soul, and it's someone that you care, and that's when Gamora. So I think and then Star-Lord freaking out, Scotty, when he found out. Going after Thanos, because I'm telling you, there's one scene in the movie, I know, there was one scene in there that they had almost Infinity Gauntlet glove off his hand.
Yeah, that was straight off the comics, because they were trying to take and then...
so close. Can you imagine if they got it off, Scotty?
Iron Man would just put it on and destroy Thanos, but because Star-Lord's...
I don't blame him one bit, though.
Feelings got in the way.
I don't blame him. I would be so pissed off.
I remember we talked about that in our last episode.
Yes, we did. But why is he upset? Why is Iron Man holding him back?
Yeah, because he found out Gamora's dead.
Yep. Phenomenal scene. Okay, so I think that's it too for the actual deaths. But shocking, I'm telling you guys, the last 7 minutes of the movie, when he did manage to snap his finger after what went down, but that's another favorite scene of ours, when Scarlet Witch had to fight off Thanos, keeping him back, and at the same time she had to kill Vision?
To kill Vision to destroy the Mind Stone.
But what happened, Scotty?
So she successfully destroys the Mind Stone.
And kill Vision.
But what she didn't realize, he already had the Time Stone.
That's right.
So he reversed time, got Vision.
We kind of expected that, Scotty?
Ripped it right out of his forehead, and then he turned like gray.
Yep. And he just collapsed. And that's when Thor, all of a sudden, you see a lightning bolt with him with his, what's that weapon?
The Stormbreaker.
Comes right down, and he goes right through Thanos' chest there. And that was the epic, because we knew we were expecting for him to snap his fingers once he got that stone. We just didn't know how it was going down. And the way it went down, we were like, holy crap. And what did Thanos say, Scotty, again?
So once Thor threw right through the chest, and Thor's like, "I told you you're gonna pay for this."
Yep.
And Thanos he laughs.
He was like laughing because you're thinking he's dying. He's on his last legs. And Thor did it.
Yeah, and Thanos is like, "Well, you should have aimed for the head."
That's right. And then
he snapped his fingers.
Done.
And then all of a sudden, it went blank for a sec, and then you see the gauntlet all fried.
Yeah.
And then he disappears.
Exactly.
Before Thor's like, "What did you do? What did you do?"
Yeah.
And then Thanos disappears.
And then that's after that. That's the next, I guess, guys. You're full of anxiety. Like the last 3 or 4 minutes.
You're like, what the hell happened? What's going on?
Wow! All of a sudden, you see the Black Panther disappear, and then the Winter Soldier. You're like, oh my God, who the hell's gonna die now? Because that was the consequence. We knew that half the Earth, right, Scotty?
So basically, all the Guardians are gone.
Yep.
Except for Rocket.
Yep.
Most of the Avengers are gone except for the original team.
That's right.
And then some other minor characters. Spidey too, yeah.
That moment, Scotty, that broke your heart, bud.
I was so
Holy
disappointed.
Shoot.
Like, I felt like I wanted to cry. I'm like, no, you didn't have to kill Spider-Man. What are you doing?
And you know what? And he did, Tom Holland, oh my God.
He did a great job.
The way he was dying, he didn't want to die. Like, the fear of him dying.
Yeah, he's like, Stark, I don't feel good. I don't feel so good. Laid him down.
My God, and he was like, he wanted to be tough for Tony. He didn't want to go out like a little crybaby. He wanted to be tough, but he didn't want to go. Done.
Yeah.
Wow, that was just like, look, I'm getting goosebumps again. Like, we're gonna go see this damn thing again tomorrow.
We're gonna watch it tomorrow.
And we're gonna actually sit back and enjoy it. You know. So okay, Scotty. So now, after we seen this thing, because we made some box office predictions and all that fun stuff. Okay. You had originally said I think 220, right? 220. And I said 263. Are you sticking by those numbers? You think it's going to kill that now? What do you think now?
I'm going to put 245.
You know what? I think going up. I'm going to still keep it that way, guys. If it goes gangbusters, and I mean gangbusters, like people are going to really go like us, see it twice. I can see it hit 280, but I'm still sticking with 263, I think, myself.
Yeah.
Overall, guys, it was phenomenal. Scotty, your final thoughts, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. Where do we go from here, Scotty? That's what I want to ask you. What would Avengers 4 be titled? Because I already know what I think it's going to be based on what the end results.
I don't know.
Oh, talk about the end credit scene, and then we'll discuss
at the end credit scene was
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury, Maria Hill driving the streets. People are vanishing. You see a helicopter crash to the building.
Yeah, we're wondering who the hell's coming at first, but then all of a sudden,
people started vanishing, and then he realized he's probably going to be one of them to vanish. And he had like some gadget thingy majiggy.
Yes, contact, transmitter, transponder,
and he was gonna
whatever.
He was going to say the F word, mother F word.
Yeah.
But before he vanishes,
he clicked on it
and to call Captain Marvel.
That's it. It drops to the floor, guys. You look at it. Looked like an old pager. That's what it looked like. And then all of a sudden, you see it glow, and then her logo.
Sort of like how Jimmy Olsen has like a watch for Superman to call him. Same thing.
Exactly. So that was cool because now at least we can understand how Captain Marvel fits in all this. It's going to be in the 90s, so obviously they're going to explain why she wasn't here up to this point to do something, but then it'll pick up in 4. So now, titles now, because everybody asks us. So guys, what do you think Avengers 4 is going to be called? Because Thanos is alive and he's pondering whatever the hell he's doing by himself, sitting, enjoying the view. I guess it's the only way I can describe it. You know, what do you think? What do you think it's going to be called? I know exactly what I think it's going to be called. Secret Wars.
Secret Wars.
The remaining Avengers are gonna go back somehow, guys, to save the ones that passed away. And as a result, a lot of those, they're going to bring them back to the other world. And I bet you the guys who are vanished, that we think are dead, are actually vanished, they're going to be battling maybe a way to find themselves back to our planet because they want to get back. And they're going to have a team there. And it's going to be, I think, both sides. The Avengers here on Earth, the ones that supposedly passed by. And somehow, some way, not all of them are going to make it back to the land of living. Like Captain America and I think Scotty, in the next one, I think they're going to resolve their differences between the two of them and all the relationships, and that's it. So,
all right, so quickly, score. Yes. What's your score?
Score? Scotty, I think I honestly have to give this one a 9 out of 10. And you know me, 7.5s and 8s. I think a 9 out of 10, but I want to see it one more time, and that might drop a little bit, or me even go higher. But it's not a perfect movie. 9 out of 10. How about you, Scotty?
I'm giving it 9.5.
9.5, eh? So is this the best MCU film? Where does this fit, Scotty? In your top, say, 3 list, even.
Civil War got knocked down to second.
And this one goes in first for you?
Yes.
I think, Scotty, I think you're right about right on the money there. I think I would have to say Civil War. Well, sorry, Infinity War, Civil War, the wars, eh? And then probably the Avengers, because that key moments in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So, Scotty, I think that's it for our spoiler review. I think we pretty much wrecked 3/4 of the, well, half the movie. Anyways.
Half the movie,
We can be here, talk on and on, guys, the deaths, what they could have done, what they should have done.
Yep.
But we don't want to do that. Go watch the damn thing.
Go watch it. Anyways, if you guys like this review, hit a like, share, subscribe, and check out our other episode that we did earlier today.
Yep.
Be good. Go watch the movie and
let us know what you think right here. So get your butts in the theater. Boom.